What's up guys, Anders here with another episode of Starting Over, our progression series on the EU server of Black Desert. It's been about a week since we had the last episode. I've been a little sickly in the past few days, so I've been meaning to put out more videos, but I've been feeling kind of under the weather. So this one's going to be a little bit more mellow, so I do apologize if I sound a little bit low energy. I'll try and do my best to stay upbeat. But I do want to go over a couple things. We have gotten some gains since last week, and we've spent some money, so I want to go over that as well. And just new events happening. There's a lot of stuff. I'll go over more of the mundane stuff in my weekly update this weekend. Yeah, just talk to you guys about my position going forward. Last time I talked about how I'm getting a little bit burned out playing both North America and Europe, and I knew I would have to really just choose to do one or the other because doing both at the same time is just too time consuming and it's just not fun, to be honest. So I decided to just give up my North America account. Well, just not use it, I guess. I was thinking of maybe just going for pen and just blowing everything up, so there's really nothing enticing to come back to. And for fun, because I've never done a pen roulette and I don't really suggest that, but why not? Just for fun, maybe go for pen on my main account and just focus all my efforts onto this European account so we can progress faster. Since I'll be starting streaming soon, I wanted to just focus more on the European side and kind of get to know you guys over here and help you guys progress as well as I do. In terms of this week, we've gotten the Try Dandy, finally. 51 fail stacks. I don't have it recorded because my computer's been kind of finicky lately. So the day I did my enhancing I got a Giath and a Dandy, it got all corrupted. So that was unfortunate, but my Try Dandy went up at 51 fail stacks to try. I started duo attempts at 18 and it didn't go to duo till 32, and then after that it was a one tap to try. Well, one tap, not really, but you know, you've seen all the fails I had last week. Finally, that's over with. I was kind of hoping to push that fail stack to 60 so I can push it to 70 with Valks. So I have a second really high TED stack for future, but I think I'm more relieved that it's over and I can just focus on the other pieces. I sniped a duo Giath off the market and I was able to one tap that to try at 43 fail stacks, which is cool. It's decent. If you're new, you might not know this, that the helmet slot is one of the more fluid armor slots in the game. The boss items and the normal items aren't really all that different, and there are two boss items that you can choose, the Giath and the Griffin. The Griffin is kind of better at the moment, but I personally always liked the Giath in terms of looks over the Griffin. I know that's a silly thing to think, but I was happy with the Giath. Try Giath is almost as good as a Try Griffin. The only thing that would be better would be a Tet green armor headpiece. I think we're happy with the Try Giath, especially now that we're working on our Bhegs. So I recorded Bhegs enhancing all the way up to plus 15. Oh no, not plus 15, plus 14. But I ran out of memory fragments because I haven't really been actively grinding, because I just decided recently, okay, I'm going to make this my main account. So I have to do a couple things and I'm going to do that. And now this week will be pretty much grinding a lot to get as many scrolls as I can to repair some of the boss items I have and try and get that Bhegs up to try, and then work on either Muskins or Euroguns. Euroguns would be the boots. That would be the one we want. Muskins would be okay as well, but then if we go Muskins as well as Giath, and we might as well be looking into maybe a hybrid build, which doesn't work so well in my experience, but it's better than green boots, to be honest. So I'll see what happens. I've been losing all the Eurogun bits that have been going up, and I'm just still going through the main story. So in terms of main story, we've gotten up to Kamasylvia part 2. I'm trying to finish that. I'm out of energy a lot. These main story quests require you to get knowledge, and usually it's you need 20 energy to do a knowledge quest or something like that, and I just don't have that energy right now. I usually have to wait a couple days to get back into the main story and continue it, but we've been progressing pretty well. I was kind of worried. If you've done Kamasylvia part 1, it says requirements are level 58, but there is one mission where you have to kill 10 Mountschaums, and they're pretty high level monsters and they hit pretty hard. So if you're not well geared, you don't know your class too well, you will die, and it can be frustrating to even complete it. So it does suggest you do co-op, but I was surprised we did pretty well. I mean, we do have 202 AP now, so it wasn't too bad in terms of dealing damage. We did get hit pretty hard. We almost died once or twice. And same thing with the Forest Rhoneros, which are these forest centaurs over in Kamasylvia. For the Kamasylvia Part 2 quest, you have to kill one archer, I believe. It's also a random drop, last time I could tell, so it can be a little daunting trying to kill those guys. We did pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with how we're doing, with how we're progressing. We're really only in day 37. I have to keep reminding myself that it's only day 37, and it feels like we've been playing for a longer time. And with the game being on sale now, we were able to upgrade our account to the Explorers package for $20. If you're new and the game is on sale, you can buy that package for $25, which is insane value. That gives you 2 months of value pack, which is really good. Inventory plus 16, which is great. I gave that to my fisher, so my AFK fisher. So they have about 87 slots now, and they can AFK fish for about 6 hours, which is pretty good. What else do they give you? They give you a permanent horse flute, which is nice as well. It's just convenient, really. I don't really use it that often, but those few times that you kind of need to whistle your horse and it's too far away, that can get annoying. It gives you furniture as well, which is important because getting a bookshelf is kind of nice to help you get more knowledge. What you can do with bookshelves is you can put it in your housing, and then you can have your alts read a book essentially for an hour, and after that hour is done, they learn a random knowledge entry, so it can help you get those weird knowledge entries that you may have been having trouble with. So that's pretty cool. They also give us a bed. So normally you recover one energy per 3 minutes. So with a bed, you would recover 3 energy per 3 minutes. So if you're doing questing like I am and you need more energy, you can kind of sleep on a bed. You can't do anything while you're in the bed. Your character can't really do anything, it's just sleeping. But you will have to wait less time if you really want to get through those quests. So it's a nice way of getting that with the bundle. They also gave us a pet with the package, which is nice because they give you a classic pet and a bird. So since we have mostly classic pets, I chose a cat, and we went for tier 3 and we got it, which is nice. It's a 55% chance to get tier 3 if you smash 2 tier 1s. So I wish it was a little higher for newer players because it's still a bit daunting. It's almost 50-50 chance. And since they came out with the dragon package, I'm a sucker for dragons, and I was like, well, I'm gonna make this my main account. Let me spend some more money and spend money to get tier 3 pets throughout. So we upgraded all our pets to tier 3. We were really lucky, I have to say, to get all our breeding done in one go. All our tier 1s went to tier 3 in one shot, 55% chance, but we did it all. And I bought one dragon package, which gives you a random dragon from tier 1 to tier 4. Now, I've been reading about this dragon. It's either a black dragon for tier 1 or a golden dragon for tier 2, 3, and 4. And a lot of people have been trying to get the tier 1 black dragon, but haven't been having trouble. So I was thinking maybe it's one of those weird situations where the black dragon, which is the most sought after item, might be lower in chances than, say, tier 2 and tier 3. So I felt pretty confident that we'll at least get a tier 2, tier 3, and it will be kind of like getting another pet and smashing them together to get, the 5th tier 3 we needed. Luckily, though, we got a tier 3 dragon, which is awesome. And the crystal bundle gave me, I guess, a precision crystal, which these days go for barely anything, but it's good for future use. And so we got 5 tier 3 pets now. And we spent, let's see, it was 2,700 pearls to upgrade our cats and dogs, and 2,200 pearls to get that tier 3 dragon. So not bad. That's all I've spent. I have money left over. I'm the type of person that I know how much I'm going to spend, but since March is coming and anniversary sales are coming, I wanted to just spend more to get the bonus pearls, and then I know I'm going to use the rest of this money to get the rest of the stuff we need in the sales. So the rest of the stuff we need really is just a tent, but I'm waiting for the tent to be on sale or with a bundle with like a mate or something useful. And that's pretty much it. Maybe some like weapon skins to get a little bit more durability reduction, but that's pretty much it. We're done. After that it would be just maybe get inventory for the fisher, but we're pretty good. I mean, 6 hours AFK fishing is just enough, I think, for me. I'm okay with leaving it 2 hours or an hour, depending on how much sleep I get at night. I'm okay with leaving it, just doing nothing. I know some people got really mad when I spent money, or when I told them I spent money, which I thought I was clear about in the first episode, but I'm trying to spend it in a way that makes sense so that you understand what your progression is like. And I've gotten enough data, I think, with all tier 1s at Fogans, that now that we have all tier 3s and we're about the same AP, we can now test how much more money you get by having all tier 3s instead of all tier 1s, which is something interesting I think I will make a video about. So I don't think I've done a grind guide for Fogans yet, so it'll be cool to look into that as well. So far, all tier 1 pets, you're making about 25 mil an hour. And that's with having to go back to Valencia and repair every couple hours. So not bad at all, honestly. In terms of other gains, we've gotten +2 Fisher's Clothes, so that helps a little bit with the AFK fishing. I've gotten a +3 Alchemist Clothes, which is great for when we start getting into life skills. Right now, I keep saying, okay, next episode we're going to talk about life skills and nodes, but I'm just grinding and trying to get through the story and make those easy progress markers. And then we'll look into life skills. I mean, I have about 55 CP that's not doing anything. So with 55 CP, I'm not really doing anything with it, which kind of feels bad. But right now my priorities are to hit 61, which now that we're full focused on this account, we can hit in about a week or two. And after hitting 61, we have to think about, okay, do we want to go for 62? It's probably a good idea because we get a free 13 AP earring for that. That's not bad. It will take us a bit longer, obviously about a month or so of grinding. Do we want to start life skills? I mean, that requires a whole different conversation because some life skills require cash up items to be effective, and you're already probably paying value pack to make some money off grinding. So in my opinion, the best and cheapest way is honestly to just grind the way I'm doing with tier 3 pets now and AFK fish. And AFK fishing, I get about 18 million at least, up to 35 million if I get lucky on the relic drops. That's not too bad. And grinding, well, we were making at least 25 mil an hour, so we should be making more now that we have the tier 3s, and events are running as well. And now with the Valentine's Day event, which, by the way, thank you, Saint, for sending me your Valentines. I cherish it. Thank you very much. I hopefully sent it back correctly. And if you guys want to send me your Valentines, I'll be happy to receive them and reply. I have a couple leftover replies left over from some accounts I have. I'll be giving those away probably soon. If I start streaming, hopefully next week, which is the plan, I'll be giving those away to you guys. So, I mean, I don't really need them, so might as well give it out to you guys and see, hopefully, that you get, something good out of it. And yeah, this is what I'm kind of thinking about. Main account, probably gonna blow it up. This account's going full force. We still don't have a guild. I've been thinking about making my own guild, honestly. But what I've noticed is just that a lot of the guilds that advertise when I'm playing more actively, like at night here, are German guilds. And I don't speak German. I don't speak French. So those are the only ones I see. I guess the only night owls really advertising around that time. And I guess it makes sense because, there's not that many people up at that hour, 3 or 4 in the morning. Yeah, I'm having trouble. So I might just make my own guilds. If you guys want to join, let me know. Guild's really only good for the fishing buff. And that's pretty much it. The gathering buff maybe. But I'm not doing a lot of gathering lately. So I'm really just focused on grinding and getting those gains. And getting level 61 first and then level 62. And if we're crazy, maybe level 63. Though I don't think we'll go 63. I think if we do hit 62, we'll honestly just try and go for things I didn't go for in my main account, like the Traveler's map. the compass, things like that take a lot of hours, but also let you test weird places like Pilaku and sulfur mines in Valencia, stuff like that. And we'll also be able to kind of look more into what our node empire is going to be looking like. And if you have any questions, I'm going to give you guys my Discord. It's Anders0228, so just message me there, add me as a friend, and I'll help you guys out with some builds if you have. I've been helping a couple people already, and it's been nice talking to you guys. I have a lot of fun helping you guys out. So if you know the in-game chat isn't super great for this kind of stuff, but hopefully when we start streaming, I'll be able to help you more frequently. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're at 202, Awakening AP 200, main hand AP, I believe 235 DP. So I guess we're 437 gear score, although we could easily push that to 458 if we just got our granola up to try. But we really don't want that to go to try because we're using that for fail stacking. And I want my Bhegs to go try first, and then maybe Muskins, maybe hopefully Uragons. That would be great. I did get a Zarka box from Zarka this week. That's cool, 100 mil. I've sold all my Zarka boxes because I was seeing that the pre-orders aren't really that high for Zarka. So, and I've kind of given up on the central marketplace. I'll go over why I'm kind of disappointed in the weekly update, but let's just say that it was supposed to be something that was going to change things, and it ended up being the same shit, basically. I think they kind of got scared or something, and they realized that maybe they didn't plan it out too thoroughly, and too many mistakes, and now it's just pretty much the same thing, just worse. So that's unfortunate, and there's been a couple changes on the cash shop that people, have been bitching about. So in that sense, I don't know what to really think about those things. Cash shop changes don't really affect me anymore because you play the game for what it is, and if you don't enjoy what it is, then you shouldn't be playing the game. But just don't fall for the obvious traps, I guess, is my suggestion. Hopefully through this series we can see how much money you really need to get to soft cap in a reasonable time frame. I know I've spoken to a couple people who say they only have one pet right now and they've been trying to grind that way, and obviously they're not having a great time. So yeah, pets are the most pay to win thing, and getting tier 3 pets, I think once you get to a certain AP, which is like 200 AP, which is what we had, or 180 even, you want to really try and go for tier 3. And the reason we went for classic pets, the cheaper pets, is because that way we don't spend as much on trying to get tier 3s, and we were lucky though to get the tier 3 bread pretty easily. And that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to go over. Right, I didn't have my Bhegs to try this week. I could have, but I had no memory fragments because I haven't really been grinding. So I'm gonna grind some more this week, a lot more. I've been a little under the weather recently, past few days. So that's kind of been keeping me from being a little bit more active, but I feel a little bit better. So moving forward, I'll grind a bit more and hopefully get more memory fragments and get that to try this week. Maybe we get lucky in the market, get a Uragons or a Muskins even, and see if we can get that to try, and that'll be some good gains, closing in on that 460, 470 gear score, which would be awesome. And then can't believe we're 37 days in and it's looking pretty good. We probably hit 500 gear score in another month if we keep at it, and yeah, looking pretty awesome. I'm happy with the progress we've made, and I'm happy with the questions you guys have for me in the game and in the comments. So if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to leave comments. I'll try and help you out. If I don't make something clear, sometimes I do forget that if you're a new player, you have no idea what I'm saying half the time, which is fine. Don't worry. I was there at one point. I remember having to re-listen to tutorial videos back in 2016, which were like not that many of them, over and over and over again, until I kind of understood what the heck was happening and then figured out for myself a little bit. So it's fun if you like to learn stuff, and especially it's a video game, so it's kind of exciting. Hopefully I can help you with that process. That's all I have for you guys. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments down below. If you have any questions, as I always say, just leave them in the comments. Message me on Discord, message me on Twitch. Just get a hold of me and I will answer when I get a chance. And as always, remember to sub if you haven't already, like and hit that bell icon to make sure you get notified when the next video is coming out. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.